Yo, what's going on, everyone? What up? It's your girl, Miss DJ Hoodie, getting at you guys with another Why Run podcast live. In today's episode, with summer in full swing, are you and your family taking a vacation, or would you rather stay home and relax? And then Rob and I go through a healing session to not only help you, but to also help ourselves. So stay tuned. Yo, welcome. Hey, what up on the Why Run podcast live? Sup, just Rob.
¿Qué hubo? ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué onda? ¿Cómo estás? Boo that guy.
No.
Yes.
No. Well, they're gonna love you today, though.
Hell no, they're not.
How do you know?
I'm gonna be the devil's advocate today.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna be the bad guy. I'm gonna
The
be
bad
the villain,
guy.
the bad cop,
Villain.
the villain.
Villain.
Hello.
Hello.
No. Bully. Have you ate the bullies yet?
Bully?
The bullies.
What's that?
Those. They're not popsicles, but those frozen.
Oh, no.
Ones.
I forgot about them.
No.
I forgot about them.
You should. I think it's Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid.
Or something like that, right? Wasn't it Kool-Aid?
Well, yeah, they're popsicles. They just have a different name, right?
No, aren't they shaved ice? Isn't it?
I've never seen it up close, so it's a popsicle, right? Because I never seen it.
It's supposed to be Kool-Aid, frozen Kool-Aid, pretty much. That's what it is.
Frozen Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Is it in a popsicle shape?
No.
So
it's in a triangle shape.
Is it one of those that you said? Did we have those as kids? Like, did they have those served in a cafeteria at school?
No.
Okay, then I have no idea what the hell you're talking about.
This is. Have you ever seen like the elote man?
The what?
Elote man.
No,
Please tell me you've had an elote.
I don't even know what that is.
Like,
what is that?
Oh fuck, I forget. You're in hell, aka Arizona. You guys don't have those Mexicans that push the little carts with snacks.
Well, we have them now. We never did growing up. I don't know. I mean, like you said in other previous episodes, man, just Mexicans just coming up everywhere. Like, they're just, invading. They're taking over. Yeah, like we barely started having them here. Yeah, we never had them in the past.
Well, you guys missed out. But there's you know what? No, actually, it makes sense because so they buy these blocks of ice, right? And then they have this little ice shaver thing. So what they do is they walk around with this big ass block of ice, and then you walk up to them and you choose your flavor of like syrup. It's like corn syrup, flavored syrup, pretty much. And then they shave the the ice. They put it in a cup, and then they put the flavor that you choose. So you have shaved ice. That's the same thing that these I don't know what to call them. I just know that they're shaved ice. So it's Kool-Aid, but it's frozen.
And we
You're
have that
supposed to
in
mix
my
it.
fridge.
Yes. You should go get one right now.
Okay, BRB. So,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, I'm gonna pull every fucking thing out of my freezer. Hold on, or
No,
you know
it's
what? I
freaking
could
right
actually
on the.
take you guys with me. Okay, here we
It's on the
go.
freezer door, babe.
It's
Can
on
you
the
hear me?
freezer door.
Freezer door, yes, the top.
Freezer door on the top.
Hmm.
Um, they're popsicles, babe.
No, they're not. Popsicles
They're
have a stick.
popsicles. No, these are popsicles, baby.
I think they're
These
called
are
icicles. I
icicles.
think it said. I think it
Oh
said.
my god! So we have to
Kool-Aid
be
icicles.
politically correct.
No, because there's a difference.
Oh my
A
god!
popsicle is an ice cream. It's ice cream.
A popsicle?
A popsicle is
No,
an ice cream.
no, it's not.
It's like an ice cream bar, but it's ice. Oh my god.
Oh
Do
my
I have
god!
to
A
look all this stuff up?
popsicle? Yes, yes.
So okay, so you would
Because I'm
think
not gonna be looking
so
like I'm the crazy one.
but there's different categories, babe.
No.
So like you wouldn't take remember those rocket ones?
Mm-hmm.
Rocket ice bars or whatever. So it's
Yes.
basically like an ice bar. You wouldn't call that an ice cream, right? See, because to me, a popsicle is like the ones that have ice, but they also have some kind of cream in the middle.
No.
That's a popsicle.
No,
What?
baby.
We just lost all the listeners. Like these two are arguing about fucking ice.
No,
What
what
did you
they're
find
saying
it?
is, oh, it's so fucking hot. I could use if it's an ice cream bar or fucking popsicle. Like, yes, yes, that's what they're saying right now. That's what they're saying right now.
Yeah. I actually had ice cream yesterday. It was pretty fucking good.
What kind was it?
Cookies and cream.
Oh,
Cookies and
nice.
cream ice cream. It was yummy. It was delicious.
That'll always be famous on the wine run.
First of all, get some help. Hot dogs are delicious.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, did you find it?
Find
Are you
what?
eating it?
Oh,
The
the the
popsicle.
popsicle. Yes,
Whatever.
I found it, and no, I'm not having one right now.
Okay.
I'm
But
trying to find my glasses so that I could
um,
paint while we do the cast, and I don't know where the hell it is, and um yeah, I don't know where it is. Have you seen
it's not.
it? Do you know where
It's
it's
not on
at?
your desk.
No.
Yeah, it's in your room on the bed.
No, I these glasses I never, well, I thought I don't um take them off the desk cuz oh, here they are. Oh my god. Am I that fucking
They're
blind?
on your. They're
Jeez.
on your face.
Stop. I've done that so many times before. I'm like, where are my glasses? And it was so funny because I had both my parents looking for it, even my dog. Because my dog, she understands like where, like, and we would say that to her like where is it, and she'll be looking around on the floor and she don't even know what she's looking for. But I had my dog and my parents looking for my glasses, and my dad looks at me and he's like, "Meh." And then I was like, what? And he like touched my frames, and I was like, oh my god. And then I was like, see, you guys don't look at me.
No. Yes,
Yeah, I've had
that's
that happen so many
confirmation.
times.
They
Like
don't
I just see
listen. They
that
don't
well.
listen. Yeah.
Good times, good times.
Yes, the best. So, what were we talking about? We were talking about good fats and beef tallow and being regular. and ice cream and
Mm-hmm.
iced coffee. You know
Oh
what? I need to
yes.
make some ice. You know
Serious.
what? Now I'm mad. I'm mad at myself. Do you ever get something and you put it away and you're like, oh, okay, I'll remember what this is, and then you just completely forget where the fuck you put it?
Yeah, aka my glasses.
Your glasses, right? So last year
Mm-hmm.
I bought this 3 pack of ice trays, and it's the cool kind, the ones that have the lid so that it doesn't smell like freezer. But yeah, I put them away during the winter, and I don't remember where I put them, and I can't find them. And I only have one ice tray in the fridge or freezer, and I'm trying to do these hacks. These remember that one I told you I was gonna do with the ice and strapping a bottle to the back of my fan?
Yes.
Well, I need ice for that, and then I want ice for my coffee, and then I want ice for my sodas and stuff and my water. And I
What?
don't have enough ice,
Hmm.
so I don't know what to do. And thank God my my freezer is full of food, so I can't really buy a bag of ice. But I don't know. I'll figure something out. But yes,
Um, as you were talking, I think my mind started to slip a little bit because didn't you say that you were gonna do the cooler, the styrofoam
the,
cooler?
what? You're
You know what I'm
reading my
talking
mind.
about?
Yeah, I didn't tell you, but I did think about it
Oh, okay.
because I just want to try those hacks. Like I have a portable AC. I don't need it, right? I don't need to make all these things, but I do want to experiment so that if it does work, I can tell people like, yeah, it works. You should try it. It's cheaper,
Mm.
it's affordable, or whatever, right? So I guess the theory is you take a styrofoam ice chest and you put ice in there, of course, and you cut a hole at the top and you put one of those fans. You could put either what kind of fan is it? Like a computer fan, and you put a PVC pipe. You that little the elbow, so it looks like a little knuckle, and you point it at yourself, and yeah, you turn on the fan, and it's supposed to blow all that cold air at you. It in theory it sounds like it works, right? But if it's hot as fuck, it might melt the cheese. The cheese. What the hell? What am I thinking about?
Yum.
It's gonna melt the ice. But if you get 2 ice blocks, yes. Did you know that most coolers, what?
Nothing good.
the most of like the Coleman coolers and stuff like that. You know which ones I'm talking about?
No.
The the actual ones, not the Yetis. I'm sure the Yetis and all that stuff, but I'm talking like the old school ones. The ice chests. Do you know what I mean?
The igloo?
The, yeah, something like that. Like the older
Yeah.
ones, the ones that have the
Yeah.
lid.
Yes.
Did you know that they have a plug that you can take the plug out, put water in there, put the lid in the freezer, freeze it, and then even that just keeps your drinks cold. You don't need ice in there.
Ooh, I didn't know that. That's
Yeah, I didn't
clever.
either. Yeah.
But the whole ass lid, you would need like a big ass fucking freezer to put the whole lid in, or is it just the right?
Well, the smaller ones, yeah, the smaller ones you could do.
Yeah,
Did you
I
know that you
would.
could put ice and water, and it keeps it colder than just the ice by itself?
I didn't know that either.
Yes.
Interesting.
Did you know that you being cold helps you burn fat faster?
Oh yeah, yeah. I guess celebrities do that. Celebrities they freeze their weight off.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yes.
I guess it's a thing. We can't afford it.
Well, hell no.
Yeah, they have like spas that have them.
What is that thing called? I forgot what it's called. Uh, no, I forgot. But yeah, that's why people lose weight in the winter because it's cold. Well, I mean, obviously, I'm not talking about the people that have like heaters in their house and all that shit, which I don't have. I don't have heater and I don't have cooling air. I'm in a cave. In case people didn't know, I'm a
Yeah, kind
caveman.
of.
Cave.
Yes.
Get
Yeah.
in cave.
Get in cave.
Get
That
in
was
cave.
funny. That was funny.
Was that before or after you knew that that was me?
That was
I think
before.
before. Yeah,
You want to tell them about it?
the freak. Like, what the hell? But yes, babe. How long have we been on? Like 15 minutes, something like that.
Let me see. Yeah, about 18 minutes now.
No, okay.
Why? What's up?
Maybe, remember I said we were gonna do an hour.
Yeah.
We already went over the time. We haven't even started
Yes.
the episode yet. It's fine.
It's fine. Yes.
So now I'm thinking about my ice trays. Where in the hell did I put them?
Your
You
ice
know
cream?
what? Yes, my ice trays.
Oh, I
I
thought you
think
said
they're
your
instead of
ice
a
cream.
box. I don't know. The ice cream's in the freezer waiting for me to go have it. It's
Yeah,
like, come
man.
have me. Take me. Make me
Mm.
yours.
Oh, hell no.
I'm having an affair with ice
Shit.
cream, babe.
Oh my God, you better stop. I'm gonna clean out your entire freezer.
Her name is
Hmm.
Cookie. Her
Stop.
last name
No,
is. I'm joking.
better be.
But
No ice cream for you. Ever.
getting jealous of ice cream?
No shit. Here we go.
No, no.
but
But so the topic for today is vacation or staycation. Which one do you prefer?
um I I don't know. I probably have to say staycation
Yeah,
because it's like if I were out on a vacation like somewhere, my mind would be back here at home. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. But see, that's the thing. You need a vacation from being at home and from working and all that stuff.
Yeah, I've never done that in my life.
So you've never taken a vacation?
No. When I did travel, it was for work. You know, whether
Yeah,
it's the family business or when I was a professional DJ, it was always work. It was never for fun. Like I never kicked it on a beach. You know, I've never
yeah,
uh like if I stayed at a resort, if I were to kick it poolside, best believe I was doing a painting or I was organizing my music playlist on my
yeah,
laptop. You know what I'm saying? Like it was,
yeah.
yeah, it wasn't, there was none of that. At least for me, no. I
Um,
kind of regret it now though, but I mean, if we were to go like the trip that we're gonna go on next month, that's
yeah,
business. Even if you and I were done doing business, it's like, what do you do? Like for me, I would be like, oh
exactly.
babe, do you want to do food deliveries? Yeah, I would.
It
I'd be
really
like,
makes
babe,
let's go
like,
work.
can we? Yeah, like, can we? Can we do deliveries?
No, Well, yeah. I guess I've never really had a vacation either. When we were kids, um, I'm pretty sure I was younger than school age when we first went to Mexico, and so that to me was a vacation. I mean, I was a kid; everything was a vacation. But going to Mexico and being with the animals and all that stuff, like I remember all that shit. So that to me was a vacation. And then when I was a little bit older, when I was already in school, man, why can't we have, what was it, like 3 months or 4 months vacation? It was like 2 months at a time. We
Oh
had
shit.
summer vacation and I think it was winter vacation or fall, something like that. I remember C track, the best track. A track and B track sucked because they didn't get on fall vacation. Anyway, we we used to go to, sometimes we would go to TJ, sometimes we would go all the way to where my grandparents lived in the middle of Mexico. Um, I don't remember where we went, but it was like this mountainous place. We went there once too, and I was like, oh, this is cool. So I guess technically I have gone on vacations, but as an
Mm.
adult, I feel like vacations are stressful, especially when you're making plans to go hiking and go fucking just all these things and like following a routine, and it's kind of hard to get out of the whole routine mindset. And I think that that's part of what a vacation should be, right? To have a break of the routine, the work, the responsibilities and stuff. It should be a place to go relax and just not do shit. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why people feel like, oh, if we're going on vacation, we should go explore. That's that's still work. Why can't you just explore with your with your eyes and your imagination,
Mm-hmm.
sitting by the pool and just relaxing? I think it depends on like how much time you have to be on vacation. It should be half and half. I think the first, say like you have 2 weeks of vacation, right? You get to the place, and I think that's when the vacation starts. The whole being at the airport or the transportation to the place, that's not part of the vacation. The vacation starts when you're able to get home and chill, or get to the place and just chill out. But I think the first couple of days you should decompress, you should unwind, and then go out and explore, and then have a day. I don't know why people do this shit. They wait until the day before they have to go back, travel back, and then they're like, "Oh, let's go get everything in," and they don't have time. They don't give themselves time to relax, and then they're all stressed out at the airport and all bitching and shit. It's like, dude, aren't you on vacation? Shouldn't you be chilled the fuck out, enjoying your tan?
Yeah, that
Everybody's
would
all
be
stressed
me.
out.
That would be me, like during the flight, like during the travel.
Yeah,
And it's almost like I can't have peace of mind until I unpack, because
yeah,
unpacking to me means like, okay, it's you're locked in, and the vacation doesn't start until your body hits the bed. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Or like your body hits the pool. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's we do make it difficult for ourselves, because it's like, nope, like vacation hasn't started yet, and once the vacation starts, it's like everybody shut the fuck up. Like, leave me alone, get away from me.
yeah,
I know that
yeah,
sounds really bad. Yeah, but it's
yeah.
true. It's true.
But like my cousin, she's planning to go to Hawaii, and she's like, that's a once in a lifetime thing. But she's super stressed out right now. And then she's already telling me on like plans that she has, like they're gonna go hiking and they're gonna go see all these sites and everything. I'm like, what the fuck? That doesn't sound like fun.
Like, he'll do
You're
it.
gonna go, yeah, like dude, just go and enjoy wherever the hell you end up. That's where you should go. And she's like, no, but we have plans for this resort and that resort and go here and go there. I'm like, yeah, you're not gonna
Shit.
get to any of that shit. You're gonna be too tired. to do
Yeah,
anything.
the traveling alone. Yeah, you'll be tired just from traveling.
Yeah. And then you get home and you need a fucking vacation from the vacation. So I
Yes,
think
that's
at
how
that
I
point
get.
it is. See, when I think about all the stuff that goes into planning a vacation and then actually going, and then like I said, if you put too much on your plate and then you're too tired to relax or whatever, then you come home and it's like, man, we should have just stayed home. It would have been cheaper. A staycation would have been better. Like get yourself
Yeah,
a pool and
well.
just either inflate it or fill it up with water, whatever you're doing.
Oh
Right?
shit.
Get yourself
Sure.
a little shade, throw yourself a
Mm.
little pool, get yourself some balloons, some water balloons, shoot them at your neighbor, start the whole thing. That sounds like fun to me.
It does.
Yeah,
I'd be
I'm
like, yo,
canceling
are you
the vacation.
trying to cheat me out of a vacation that I deserve? But yeah, like I would feel
Man,
like that. I would be like, oh my god, like so you really think that I don't deserve a vacation?
no. It's not that you
Yeah.
don't deserve it, of course, but see, that's what I'm saying. You're already planning on what we're gonna do when we're on vacation.
Well, I trust it because I do that almost every time I travel. Like when I
Yeah.
travel, like I get to the places that I want to be because it's one of those, oh, when will we ever gonna do this again? This is a once in a lifetime kind of thing, even though I know it's bullshit. It's
You're
just
like, I'll
like,
be here next month.
right, like that's the whole thing. That, and I was gonna say, I don't agree with your relative, like when she said, oh,
Hmm.
this is once in a lifetime. It's like, bitch, like it's fucking, it's part of the United States. It's just like you going, you know like to another city, or another state.
Yeah.
Like don't I would say, like, don't restrain yourself.
At
And
what
I
point
only
should
say
it
that
tell her?
because I do that to myself a lot. What's that, baby?
No, I was gonna say something stupid. Thank you for stopping me. Shit.
Oh my gosh, baby.
Yeah, 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 yeah. That's fine. Moving on.
Mm.
I was also gonna say that I've never been to New Mexico, but I have. I've
You
traveled
travel through
through
it.
New Mexico. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've never been there, so I don't know any of like those spots or anything. I'm sure just from passing through it, I'm sure that there's like heavily spiritual places that you know
Oh
of
baby, I'm
because you've
telling
been
you,
to them.
you're gonna be like, I know why you want to move here. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're gonna feel it, and it's gonna be nice. You're gonna love it.
I love it
Yeah.
already. I already know they out, man. Another thing
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say that I probably shouldn't say on here, but
It's up to
yeah, I'm
you.
sure it'll be
My
good.
shit.
We are gonna move there.
Yay.
We might just go over there and start looking for a place to live now, man.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Let's
I
do
want
it.
to be there because I do Native American art, and it's appreciated there.
Yeah.
It's yeah. I don't want to. We could talk about that in the art struggles, but and yeah, let me do a little promo because I got to. Two episodes got released. One yesterday and one today. Go to Adi's Art Struggles on Spotify and YouTube, and the links are already in the description. So check it out. Do it. Do it.
Is that one from last night on there? It is, isn't it?
Um,
The shopping one.
the shopping one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one is released, and then I did there's gonna be another one released tomorrow, and yeah, that one's gonna be like all the art struggles that I'm currently going through right now, so you guys will want to hang tight for that one as well.
Yeah. Don't fall
Mm-hmm.
in love with the way my wife sounds. I will hurt you. Last night when I
Oh,
was listening to the
baby.
preview, I was like, damn, babe. I'm not saying that you don't sound good any other time. I'm just saying I don't know what the hell it was from last night's video or audio that I was like, damn, okay, okay. I don't like this, but I like this because I
It's all for
know
you, babe.
I'm already jealous of what people are gonna listen to. I'm like, fuck. But
Mm.
yes, I do
But you
recommend you go
know,
listen.
let me say something. Um,
Mm,
we're gonna have to introduce you on the art struggles because when we go to New Mexico, it's all gonna be, surrounded by art.
yeah,
So, like like this is I think gonna be the official time that you're gonna see how we do business, or let's just say like how our like how successful or unsuccessful it is,
or
and
stressful,
how hmm?
or stressful.
Yes, the struggle,
Damn.
not just the struggle but the art struggles. So
So it's a
when we're
workcation.
it's a what?
Workcation.
Workcation, yes, very much so.
Mm,
But I'm just
okay.
saying that like we have to introduce you pretty soon because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna want to just record a whole bunch of art stuff while we're there.
Yeah.
So, and I'm just
Well,
saying that if we decide to do deliveries, yeah, you're gonna be on the re up. You're gonna be on the re up and on the art struggles
yeah.
podcast.
I'm taking
Yeah.
over everything, people.
Yes, you are. Oh
I
my
can.
gosh, man. He's just so controlling. He was like, man, you know what? If you want me on these projects, like, you better make me director. You better make me the producer and the writer. And I want all the checks. And I said, yes, babe.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I can hear the booze already.
Mm-hmm. They're like, dang, no wonder Audie don't get back at us.
No.
Yeah, man,
No.
Rob is so controlling, man. Like, I'll say it. I'll fucking say it. He's so controlling. Damn,
Did
man.
I
Like, I
did
thought
I
my
say
other
what
exes
you
was
said?
bad, but fuck, man. Rob, man, I can't do nothing.
I'm gonna edit all this shit out. I have full control of this. I will edit all this out. You
It's a
cannot ask
trade. It's
permission.
a trade. Yeah, he gives it to me how I want it. That's what I demand, and this is what he demands. So it's a trade. We trade now. Yeah,
Mhm.
he gets in that tail the way I tell him to. Shit, man, take it, take the art struggles, take the
Wait,
wide
wait,
run,
what's
take the re
happening?
up. Now take my spaces. Yes.
So it's
Hmm.
nice. Wow.
Yeah, this
222.
is this is bad
222.
promotion for the art struggles. Oh shit! Yay!
222.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of been missing every single other one. I only caught 1010 this morning, I think. I was in
Yeah,
the
you
shower
texted
for,
to me.
or what was it? 1212? I don't fucking remember. And I was listening to your spaces where you were talking about if you see it too soon, that means you need to slow down. If you see it too fast, like too late, you need to speed up.
I don't believe that.
But that's what
I
it is.
just no, I doubt it. Let me look it up because I saved the screenshot to my phone. So yeah, because what I
No, the other way
believe.
around doesn't make sense. So if you see, like, for instance, if you were to see 223, how does that mean that you need to hurry up? I mean, the opposite. See, no, I'm all fucked up. Never mind. I take back everything I just said.
Yeah, I don't think I can find it. Or you know what? I think we saved it on IG, baby. Let's see.
Yeah, I don't know how to search any of that stuff.
Yeah, I got it, baby.
I know it's
Because
it's in the stuff that we've shared to each other, but yeah, I don't know how to search it.
well, I was
It's almost been a year
screenshotting the
since
shit.
then.
Oh, yeah, I can't find it.
I have
I
a
have it
oh
though.
fuck
I have it somewhere.
yeah, I know. But
Ugh.
I also read that the non-angel numbers, like for instance, 112 or 123 or 122 or 121, they all have a meaning too. Like the
Oh,
one
they do?
before and the one after. Yeah, they all have some kind of meaning too.
Oh shit.
But that's
Yeah,
overly
every time I
complicating
see,
stuff.
yeah, it can be, but like I feel like it connects us more
Yeah.
because especially when we're
There's a
seeing them together at the same time.
th- I don't know how much you know about numerology. I think you and I started talking about this a while back, and obviously you said that you know some. I don't know
Yes,
how
I
much,
do.
but everything is connected by numbers.
Yes.
Everything.
Hmm.
We are our DNA is the universe and how we're connected to the universe and the stars and the galaxies and everything. There's a book that I bought because I started getting into the whole numerology shit.
Hmm.
I haven't read it. I think I read like the intro page or something. There's so many books that I have that I need to start reading. I think
Yeah,
I'm
and I'm
gonna,
sending you more books.
yeah.
Yes, but with Audible, it's being read to you as you're doing so I'm pretty sure that helps you a lot.
I was gonna say
No?
I don't know. No, it is. It makes it easier because of course when you're doing stuff and you're listening to something, but I feel like sometimes for me it's harder to retain the information when it's read to me
Oh,
versus when like I read it myself. It's almost like I'm taking mental notes because, and I don't know if that has to do with like my imagination because I have pretty good imagination. So whatever I'm reading, even so with the books, if I with the audiobooks, if I'm listening to an audiobook but I'm not doing anything else, it it is easier for me to like open up my imagination and they are painting a picture for me. I am
mm-hmm.
seeing everything that they're talking about. But if I just throw it on and I'm like cooking or cleaning or organizing or whatever it is that I'm doing, it's harder for me to really picture it.
Yeah,
Like I'm still listening, I'm still paying attention, but it's harder for me to retain the thing, retain
yeah.
the information. But right now, I've already read this one. I've already heard it, but it's a good one. It's called The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure it's been out for a long time, so I'm sure everybody's either heard the title or they've read the book or they've listened to it. It's a good book, recommended. But to me, it is one of those books that you get more out of it the more you read it, the more you listen to it. That's why I asked you for it. I begged you for it.
You mean you
I had to
forced
do
me?
some.
Yeah, you you forced me.
I was gonna say I had to do some sexual acts to get that.
Oh yes, yeah, he did.
Yeah,
I was
baby.
quite satisfied, and I was like, "Yeah, here you go. Here's the book."
She's
Mm-hmm.
like, take it.
Mm-hmm.
No, stop it. No.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, it's a good book though. You should all read it. You know what? We should do a part two of books, babe. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
I
don't know. Do
wanted
people
to.
even care about books anymore?
I don't
Oh
think so.
shit. We didn't publish that one though.
No, you know what? I don't know if I told you, but that can't be found anywhere.
Oh shit.
Yeah, the only things that I have is just the clips of you.
The ones I sent you.
So yeah, the ones that I
Damn.
know it. I'm telling you, that program, it fucked up the other program that I used to, like record on. Not this one
Yeah.
that I'm currently using. It's another one, but it I couldn't even edit on that. It just the audio software. It's not meant for streaming or anything. But as I was
Hmm.
editing the audio, yeah, it was just like, okay, these files cannot be found, and it just everything got deleted. Nothing got saved, or I was like, fuck, because I was at the part where I was editing your stuff, and then all the ones that was recorded before, like on
Yeah.
this stream, yeah, that was all wiped out. Man, I was pissed.
Yeah, it was a pretty good one.
Yeah, it
The
was.
whole nutrition stuff and the book stuff, that was good. But it's also a chance for us to redo it.
Yeah, yeah, I'm fine with that.
But then after we redo that one, we should do a part two because I can't. Man, I was gonna clean my book section yesterday, and I came across this one book that I was like, how the hell did I forget about this one? It's a really good book. People need to read this one. There's some self discovery books that I know of that I feel like people can benefit from reading. It's like people say, some people say, like, I don't know how to meditate, I don't know how to pray, I don't know how to do these things, and it's like that's kind of like us getting into the second part of what the episode was going to be about, healing and stuff. Those books, those are like guides. Those are, I'm not saying like do exactly the same thing that they're doing, but they're giving you an example of what got them there, the way that they got there, the way that they discovered themselves, and the journey that they took. And a book that I mentioned in that one episode was The Hero with a Thousand Faces. It's a self-discovery book, and it gives like short stories on lots of people that found themselves or discovered their path. And that's the same thing that we're all doing. And
Mm-hmm.
it talks, that one I think specifically was talking about like how everything is related to, like, self discovery is us healing ourselves. And the one that I came across yesterday that I was like, I can't believe I didn't remember this one. It's the same thing, just a different. Everything's a different story. We all have our own stories, right? So, but
Mm-hmm.
it all relates. We're all on the same journey, and some of the saddest, most disconnected people are disconnected from themselves. And I think that's why I wanted to talk about or implement some more like spiritual stuff and like how to how to deal with modern day problems with spirituality. And like I said in the last episode, it spirituality doesn't mean religion. A lot of people do correlate both, thinking that it's the same thing. And they're
Mm-hmm.
like, well, I'm not religious, so I don't follow a religion. That's not what it's about. It is almost the same thing. Like, it's a path to self discovery. We're all spiritual beings. We're just living a modern and physical life, but we're all light. We're all energy. And I don't know if you want to give tips on, because we didn't plan this, and I think that's part of the reason why I wanted to talk to you before we did the show, but we didn't really get our chance to, because I know
Mm-hmm.
that you and I have different styles of how we do spiritual stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I think if you want to give them examples, or, and I know that you've done this before, so it's almost like you're repeating it. And
Well,
of
people
course,
aren't gonna go
I
to
want,
past episodes. They're not.
yeah,
It's
that's what I'm saying.
there,
Like,
but yeah, they're not
yeah,
gonna go back.
and plus, I think it's evolutionary, right? I think when you were doing those shows, not in a spiritual relationship, you were not married. So now you might have a different approach to it, or you might see something different that you can now teach people on how to do it. So I'm curious about your ways of, and I want to start from like the early beginning, if that's possible.
With me?
Yeah, like on your approach on, like if you were to teach someone that's completely not spiritual, they don't even believe, or they're lost, or they're whatever it is, right? That they just feel like I'm worthless, I'm broken, there's no good things in me. How would you approach them, or how would you help them? Because, like I said, I know that you've done shows about it. I know that you've given workshops on how to do it. But like you said, people are not gonna listen to those if they have to go dig for them.
Hmm.
So I think if we start from the beginning on how people can start, a lot of people don't do it because they don't know how to start.
Yeah. Well, obviously you got to start with what's bothering them. So, I start with that, but if they start like with the negative self-doubt, you know, geez, I don't even know, because I just don't want to, I don't want to sound like an asshole, but like sometimes I would agree with what they're saying. Like if they said that they were a piece of shit, and I'm just like, oh yeah, you probably are, and that's where I'm like, okay, so tell me why you're a piece of shit. They have to tell me, so okay, I guess it's just admitting the things that you are, correcting yourself, and taking accountability for all the bad shit that you've done, that things there's things that you need to make right before you can uh, move on to being a successful, strong-minded person. It is how you look at yourself, because a lot of people, they can't do that. They're incapable of looking at themselves because they've done a lot of bad shit. So a lot of people would call that me attacking them, but it's like I'm not the one that did what you did. So it's coming clean, it's confessing, it's making it right, making it back right. um it's you have to change. You have to be content with who you are, and you gotta face literally all your demons. you know um you can't just, well, you shouldn't go on acting as if everything's fine when it's not. Don't it's almost like don't pretend to know something that you don't, because a lot of people do that. Like, people think that they're winning in life and they're really not. And it's like, admit that you're struggling. Like, if you're more concerned about what people are, opinions are about you, then you're never gonna make it. And I'm not trying to be mean, but you'll see for yourself what I'm talking about. Like, I don't have to really convince you, because if I have to keep convincing you, then I already know that I'm wasting my time.
Okay,
It's almost like nothing new will ever come of this, and it's like, okay, well, you know what? See, this is why you're gonna stay where you're at. You
so
are incapable of change.
say
Go
that
ahead.
I'm a person that comes to you and says, I've tried everything. I've tried meditation, I've tried praying, I've tried, you know, self soothing, I've tried escaping, I've tried everything, and I'm tired. I feel like I'm just doomed. What would be like one of the things, one of the spiritual exercises that you would tell them to practice?
Well, first of all, I would tell them that's something that you're never supposed to get tired of. So you already fucked up. Because it's not like you meditate and then all your shit goes away. This is something you're supposed to do for the rest of your life. So you're already doing it wrong. You're already meditating with the wrong mindset. Like, oh, I've tried everything. And it's like, okay, so you're
It's
looking for a one fix all.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Right now, it's kind of like when people, like how you said, people that are unhealthy and they take a multivitamin thinking, oh, this one bottle is gonna make me feel better, but you're trying to undo years of not being healthy, not taking care of yourself. You're not healthy right now. It's a start. Taking a
You're
multivitamin is
maintaining
a
the
start.
rest of the health that you have left. Because it's almost
Yeah,
like the damage is done. And that's again, it's not trying to be mean, but that's all of us. So it's like you have to keep up the maintenance. It's almost like this. Like when I go to the gym, I know that I have to go for the rest of my life. Why? Because I'm getting old. And I'm not saying this, like I'm being mean to myself or, whatever, but to keep up our physical activities every single day. It's not just to do a job. It's not just to, self-care and it's not, it's more than that. You like when you buy a membership to a gym, yeah, you're making them money and you're making them comfortable for the rest of their lives. But you are you are like when you go to the gym, you have to tell yourself like, wow, I have to go to the gym for the rest of my life because it is a
yeah.
lifestyle change. It is. But
You're
that's
investing in
your
yourself.
yes, you are. But if you're still wondering about it and you're just like, no, fuck that, the $25 extra that I pay every month to come here when I could just walk around outside, or I could just, get me two cinder blocks from the local Home Depot, carry that, a couple feet each way. Like it is a mindset. You are eliminating stresses and saving your pocket, but it's almost like you're doing these things for the rest of your life. Yeah, you can lose weight, but you gotta maintain that weight loss. So after you lose all the weight, are you gonna go back to eating your favorite things, or are you just gonna quit your membership? No, that's the rest of your life. That's a mind thing right there. But that is also a form of meditation. So if you're saying like, oh, I've tried everything to lose weight, yeah, well, you have the rest of your life and you have to do that very thing for the rest of your life for it to work and to keep it off. So if somebody says, oh, I tried everything to be happy, I don't know, maybe you need a good fuck. And people are just like, oh my God, I can't believe you went there. And it's like, well, it's true. That's another way of relieving stress. It is. I'm not trying to be sick or disgusting, but it does help your spirituality. It does help you relieve the stress and the I don't want to say anxiety, but the sexual frustrations that your body needs, and it needs to be released. It's like going to the punching bag and punching, something to get it all out. That's why they have uh wife camps. If you want to sign up for Rob's wife camp, drop it in the
No,
comments and
no, no.
we'll shoot you a newsletter. You can sign up and we'll tell you where to
You know what?
go.
I should run a wife camp.
Yeah, you should. I know a couple of people that could fucking join, but anyway, It's you have to maintain what you feel your purpose is, or what you think is going to help you. I would say stay away from things that are stressing you out. If you feel like you can't go to the gym for the rest of your life, well then you gotta either stop eating what you're eating, right? You gotta change your eating habits, or whatever. Or you just put yourself in a situation where you gotta walk. You gotta do physical things. Like, one of the tips that I tell people, and I know this is probably one of the, like, it is a tip, but this is the best example that I can give, in relates to all of this. So it's like, you don't want to go to the gym, right? And you got to go grocery shopping. I would say park the farthest away in the grocery store parking lot. Park all the way to the entrance, way, 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 way back, and walk. And then, you're walking around the store, whatever, you got a cart full of stuff, and you have to walk all the way to your car with that cart. Once you're done unloading, you take the cart all the way back inside the store, and you walk all the way back to your car. If you keep doing this,
Okay,
what?
I don't mean to interrupt, but um,
Well, we already
how
out of
can
time
you
too.
like? What's the one? So yeah, this is gonna have to be a part two tomorrow, maybe. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about like in the spiritual way for people to start healing. Like yes, that is a good start for a physical modern person. I'm talking about like on their spiritual journey. If somebody's already like, I'm tired. I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do. What's
Well, it
like
does start with modern,
something that you
because
would
if
advise them
they're
to start?
incapable of doing a simple task like that, how do you expect them to go on spiritually? Because it's your will. Because, okay, if a person goes to the spiritual side and says, I want to do this, and they be like, what makes you think you can do this when you can't even do that? Like
So
what
what would be
makes you
one thing
think
that
that
you
you can be
recommend?
disciplined in spiritual when you are not disciplined in modern? What's that, baby?
No, no, I was just saying. So where's the one thing that they would start with, or is something that you would advise them to start with?
What would I tell them to start with?
Yeah.
They need to correct themselves. They have to correct themselves in the mind, especially if they want to be spiritual, because spirituality is not going to gift them, it's not going to gift someone that has a rotten mind. Spirituality is not going to give them the knowledge if they are selfish people. Spirituality is not going to gift them knowledge and strength if someone is too mean and intentional, they troll, all of these things. It does have to do with the person. Like, people want the help without doing much. That's why
Yeah.
psychiatrists,
I think.
they charge you an arm and a leg for their time. Like
Yeah.
your spirituality, they're not going to waste their time on you if you're an alcoholic, or if you have some kind of addiction. And there's a lot of people that do these things, and they think that drugs and alcohol is opening up their third eye, and it's like, you're full of shit. Yeah, it makes you hallucinate, but what are you doing with it? If something were to come through, like, let's say that's something you weren't supposed to be doing, or that you were supposed to be someone of importance to the spirituality realm, then you're fucking doing it all wrong. But yeah, you're getting high and you're this special person. Something's coming through to you like, hey, you shouldn't be doing this, but you're just like, oh wow, that was so tripped out, and you're still gonna keep fucking doing it. You're gonna lose it. So it does start from you, and these it is a lot. That's why when you ask me that question, like tips for what, like you, like because I understand spirituality. I would like to think in all every kind of aspect out there. Like you can't just like I can't just throw something like, oh, if you want this, this is what you do. Because I'm looking at you. You are asking me this. So it's like, okay, and you're saying, oh, but general people, okay, people that lie, cheat, steal, they're mean, they're assholes, they're trolls. Like those people, quick fix, throw them all to hell. That's what you do. But see, I just sound mean. And it's like, well, quit trolling. Quit cheating on your husband. Quit cheating on your wife. Quit stealing other people's content. Quit doing drugs. Quit drinking. You know this is a toxic relationship. Why are you there? What's making you stay with this person? And it can't be dick. It can't be pussy because that's a pussy answer. See, like how can you continue to move forward doing or being spiritual or feeling like I deserve something? Tell me or show me what you have done for society, for your community, for yourself, for your family that makes you feel like you deserve such knowledge and power. Bet your ass you can't even come up with anything because you've been lying and cheating and scheming your whole fucking life, and you just expect me to tell you how to do these things? No, I'm not doing that. The only thing that I could do, if we were to do this properly, and I know we're running out of time, but we gotta have chapters. Like, okay, a person that gets abused by their significant other or problems with their child, children, teens, adults, neighbors, boyfriends, girlfriends. See, like it everything's different. Like it is not a one thing fixes all. It's just not. Because spirituality, they know every single person and what every single person has done. And not saying you, but people, they just want something in general, and it's like I can't answer that. Because you take one piece of shit that's going to take what I'm saying and they're going to run with it. And they're going to misuse it, and guess who's going to be blamed for that? By creator. It's going to be me. Creator's
Yeah,
going to
but I'm
ask
not asking.
me.
Like I'm not.
No, 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 go
I'm
ahead.
not telling you to give them pointers on how to use spirituality or how to use special powers. What I'm saying is somebody that's tired of being fake, someone that's tired, like just somebody that's given up, and they know that there's something better out there. They know that they don't follow a religion, but they want to believe in God or they want to believe in a higher power. Like if they come to you and say like, where do I start? That is a start. Admitting that there's a problem, that's a start. What would be something that they could start doing now to help them get to? I don't know what their journey is. I don't know what their
Mm-hmm.
abilities are if they have any. I'm just saying
Mm-hmm.
if they're tired of being too modern and they're like there has to be something out there. There has to be a bigger purpose for why I'm here. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'm out of time.
Yes, we are.
Just a quick example or a quick place for people to start from. In my opinion, my way of helping people to start a spiritual journey is, like I said, admit that, because I think that there's a big difference between being a piece of shit, knowing that you're being a piece of shit and doing it on purpose, and a person that's just doing things because they think that that's the way that life is. For instance, when we're kids, we're being told like, "Oh, go to school, make money, and have a family." That's what life is. That's the meaning of life. That's what you're gonna have to do for the rest of your life. And I think that people that live that way aren't happy. There's millionaires that are not happy. There's people that are
Mhm.
at the top that have fucking killed themselves because getting to the top means nothing. Because that's not what life is about. Life is about connecting. So what would be something that I would tell people to start with now is I would tell them to start with connecting with themselves and admitting to like you can lie to everybody else. You can lie to the entire fucking world, but you can't lie to yourself. You know what you're doing, and if you're doing something that you know is wrong, the the it's again we overly complicate things. The easiest way to stop doing something wrong is to stop doing something wrong. Stop doing it. If you know it's not right, it doesn't fit with you, it doesn't feel right to you, stop doing it. No matter what it is. So I would say stop doing that. I would say admit to yourself that you've been wrong. Because I think when you start talking to yourself, you are talking to the spiritual part of you. So admit to yourself if you've been running away from stuff, if you've been running away from, an abusive childhood or growing up in a place where it was toxic to your spiritual self, admit to yourself like that's not where I want to be. That's not what I want. So talking to yourself, being real with yourself, admitting things to yourself, it's to me is the beginning. That's the first step that you can take. I think if you want modern advice to start a spiritual journey, write. Write a letter to yourself. Write a letter to your younger self. Write a to-do list of like I need to repair this relationship with my 5-year-old self, my 3-year-old self, whatever it is, because there's a lot of things that happen to us that we don't talk about that kind of does set us or set the tone to where we're gonna be or who we're gonna be. So I feel like my way of believing and my way of thinking is that everybody is savable if they're real and they're true and if they really want to change. But I'm out of time, so I hope somebody
Yeah,
learned
your
something
way
from this.
sounds a lot more nicer than mine. I
I
don't
just,
even know
like
why
I
you
said in
asked
the
me
previous,
that. You should have just said it because you said it perfect for beginners. I'm
well,
not
that's
I'm
kind
not
of,
knocking it, but yeah, I don't think that way.
you don't,
I try to. Maybe
I
I
just,
need to
like
take
I
your
said in the,
course.
my wife's
Yes.
course, boot
Yes.
camp course,
I'm your first newsletter sign up, babe. You,
shit.
you said that very nicely. Yes, you did. Yes, you did, baby.
See that's what I want to do. I don't want people to feel like, oh, it's too late for me. I'm not savable, and I'm just gonna continue being an asshole. I think when you realize that what you're doing is not leading you anywhere spiritually, because well, nobody's gonna survive this life. Nobody's gonna make it out of here alive. We're all gonna die. Whether we die at 30, 40, 70, 100, it doesn't matter. We're all gonna die. What
Hmm.
happens when you die? What happens when you go to the other side? What happens? What happens at all? Those are all questions that we ask ourselves. I think our spirits show us like there's more to this life than this. There's more to life than a 9 to 5. It's the connections that we're making with people. And if you're a piece of shit person, you're not connecting to people. You're connecting to things. The reason why you have friends is because you give them something. The reason why people like you being around is because of a transaction connection. That's not what life is about. So I want to believe that there is something that we can do now to change. Because if we just say fuck it, everybody's doomed, then we're not even serving our own purpose. then what's the point of us even being here, being spiritual people in the modern world? I think our job is to try and help people and how and try and show them that there is something more out there. And again, when I say spiritual, I don't mean religious. That's another controversial thing that people are going to be like, well, what are you talking about then? Are you talking about God? Or are you talking about energy? Are you talking about universe? Whatever you feel is a higher self. Whatever you feel you connect mostly to, whether that's numbers, whether that's energy, whether it's Mother Nature, because we all have different abilities. We all have our own specialties, and I'm completely out of time, so I'm just gonna be late.
Oh dear.
But I don't want to be a hypocrite. Praying is important to me, so I am gonna go because that is important. So I'm gonna go, and we might have to do a part two of this if you want to, babe. If not, then I'll do a spaces later and I'll talk about it.
No, we can do it.
Okay,
But
but I
go
do
ahead,
have to
baby.
go.
I can close out.
All right, I love you.
Yeah. I love you too, baby. Thank you for being on.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, baby. Call me back.
I will.
Okay,
Bye,
bye, bye,
babe.
bye. And that was just right. So yeah, I hope you guys got takeaways from Rob, and I hope you guys got information and takeaways from me. And yeah, we're definitely gonna talk about it because it is very important to Rob and I. We're giving you guys two different perspectives. You guys can take whichever is doable, comfortable for you. I know sometimes the ways that I do stuff, it does come off a lot more harsh, but that's, to me, it's that real for me in the spiritual side. Like, they're not just gonna give you some, you gotta be worthy of it. You have to give something back. You can't just take from nature. You can't just take from other people. You can't just take from entities. It's wrong. You're still doing the same shit, but you're doing it spiritually, and that's not right. It's a lot more dangerous. You're fucking with things that are a lot more worse than humans. So that's why I say the things that I say. I'm not trying to be an asshole or anything like that. I'm not trying to be negative. That's just, to me, that's true and real discipline. It is. And if you can harness that, then everything in the world that happens, that comes to you, issues and things like that, it's gonna roll right off of you. And that's initially what you want. That's something that you should want. So you guys can take it how you guys want. We're gonna have both Rob and I's perspective, and for me, I feel like I wouldn't want both of our informations to clash. Um and I would like to encourage Rob to, yes, get on spaces, like go more in depth with it. I think it would be very, very helpful for everyone. And if you guys want to see more of just Rob, drop it in the comments, and he'll see it, and I'm pretty sure he can do that for everyone. All right. So thank you all so much for joining us on this Why Run Podcast Live. If you are listening to this on the playback, don't forget to add, rate, comment, subscribe, follow, and share. And we will check you guys in the next Why Run Podcast Live. It might be tomorrow, even though we said Tuesdays and Thursdays, but you never know. We just might get another episode for tomorrow. Alrighty. So um you guys take care, stay safe, take care of one another, and we will check you guys in the next Why Run Podcast Live. Peace.